bum 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 ba dum 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 ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum. Hello internet, I'm Firebolt, and sorry for that slightly off-key introduction. This is a game called Papers, Please, and it is about running a border checkpoint. It may sound a bit boring, but it's the way that it does its story is quite interesting and plays with the gameplay mechanics of running a border checkpoint, because you have to make quite a few moral decisions, and when you deny someone's passport, that just feeling of power but also guilt. I imagine it's how all politicians should feel, but don't. As you can see there, this is story, so if you want to get this game and play through the story, I totally understand. Although this probably isn't best for viewer retention, but you know. The way that this game plays is that it has loads of different endings. So if you start a different day where a different choice can be made through your checkpointing, you can change the course of the game. So you have different saves branching off. So say if I go over here, day 26, so I must have done something different on that day that created this path, despite the fact that I didn't have to start the game all over again, so that's quite a nice feature. And if you're wondering what the little C things are, those are money. You see some fairly interesting things with how corrupt I get. You know, you can play this as a corrupt person, you can play it as just completely for the government, or you can try and slip through people that the government might not like. So I'm just going to actually start a new story and play through these, and then I might go on to a later level and show how complex the actual thing gets. Right, so this is a little bit of setup. Congratulations, the October Labour Lottery is complete, your name was pulled. Oh yeah, this is kind of a parody of the Cold War setting. Arstotzka, which is a country you play as, is meant to be Russia, and Kalechia, Germany? They're like the country's rival, and there's a bunch of other countries occasionally where people are from will matter. I'm annoyed that it's spelled Labour wrong, but okay. For immediate placement, report to the Ministry of Admission at Greston Border Checkpoint. Greston is meant to be like Berlin. An apartment will be provided for you and your family in East Greston. Expect a Class A dwelling. Glory to Arstotzka. You'll have to say glory to Arstotzka. Greston Border Checkpoint opens at last. This newspaper will tell you a lot of plot shit. So this is like the first day of this border checkpoint being locked, so it's quite tense. And I'm the new guy that has to run it. November 23rd, 1982. The past. So today I'm just letting in Arstotzkans, so I'm presuming these are people coming back home. In the later levels you have a wanted list here, which I like to keep at the side, but right now that's not really necessary, so I'll just put that down there. But you have a rule book. I'll just go over this because time doesn't pass whilst I'm here. So these are our rules. Entrant must have a passport and are Arstotzkan citizens only. There are other rules though, that they must be from the passport issue thing must be valid. It must be issued in one of these cities. It is good to memorize these as well for all the other countries, which is why it's good that there's only 7. I think Antigua and Republic are meant to mimic the Balkans or something, I don't know. Some rivalry, they really hate each other. There's another game by the same guy. This was all made by one guy, so it's quite impressive. Called the Republic of Times, and that's a big thing in that. Impor, I think, is meant to be China. And United Federation, United States, I guess, I don't know, but I think you'd have a bigger war with them. Maybe that's meant to be United States and its presence in Germany or whatever, and I think that's meant to be like Scandinavia or something. So I'm just accepting our Arstotzkans today. They all have the same thing on the front of their passport, so it's fairly easy to identify them. All I need to check is that it's in date, they have a passport, and it's at the correct issue, so also gender and face. Oh, hang on. I'm going to quickly do something in the options. There is nudity in this game because if someone looks different to the sex they are, this was the 80s, so you're allowed to check with a full body scan. You can see if they have a penis or boobs. So this game has nudity in the scans. You can blur that out and you can tell because the boobs are blurred out anyway. So I can turn that off for this recording so that we don't get taken down. That's a good option to have for recordings. Okay, so finally I can return home. Right, this guy, Orvek Vonor, which I think it was Venor, but I'll just double check. Yeah, no, it's Vonor. Right, okay, that is in date 83. Male, looks like him, That's all fine. Stamp it, get our approved stamp out, and you're allowed through. There you go. Glory to Arstotzka. You're from Impor. There you go. And the people will have various conversations with you, some of which they'll try and argue to get you to let them through, even though they might not have the correct papers. Okay, you are a Republic. Oh, she's waited in this damn line for 8 hours. Well, sorry, you are a foreigner and our country is shit, so die. I'm just the guy enforcing the rules, I don't make them. Arstotzka, you look like who you say you are. Female, in date, Paradisna, I remember that. Actually, I'm just gonna keep this on the map because I can remember those rules. Regional map. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, good to remember that because that takes time and you earn more money for the more people you process, so time is literally money. Although I think that clock slows down. It was a mistake. Okay, he might be a terrorist. Also, if you get something wrong about this point here where my mouse is hovering, you will get a citation, and that is the most horrible sound in all of gaming. You're not from around here, so you can piss off. Sorry, it's Russia. Well, Arstotzka. Okay, you are collection, so you can go away. We're kind of at war with you, I think, or used to be. And that clock flashing means that I've only got a few more to process. I think it's 5 credits per processing. I don't know if denials count. I think they all count. Like, there's a little counter there, so I've processed 9 people. That's Arstotzka, East Creston, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that looks male, I guess. Yeah, sure. Glory to Arstotzka, and he's allowed in. You won't get any trouble on the first day, because it's meant to start off easy and then get quickly harder. Right, so you see here, I have various things that I can pay for. I have to pay for rent, so that's 20 of my credits gone already. I don't have to pay for food or heat, but I have a family here, and they may die if I don't keep these on. So they'll go hungry if I turn off food, and if I keep them off food for too long, they'll die. And I think that ends the game because the government's like, oh well, you can't even look after your family, fuck off, or go to prison or gulag, whatever it's. Heating, they'll get cold and possibly freeze to death because it's Russia. This becomes important later, and this I believe you get like tokens for helping special people coming through. And it's a bad thing that I've got less money from my savings before, so I need to get a higher salary. Questing shop point is a success, so now we're going to let in foreigners. November 24th. You need to keep an eye on that date because it will be important. From today, all foreigners will be with a valid passport are permitted to enter. Your booth inspection hardware is now installed, so if I click this, if I click on 2 different things, say there's a contradiction with the rules to something the person has, I can say, explain this thing to me, and if they provide a valid explanation, occasionally someone won't have one of the documents out. So you can say, oh, you don't have this thing. Whereas this thing, you click to the rule, click to this counter here, point out a discrepancy and ask if they have it. Sometimes they won't have it, but sometimes they would have just forgotten, so. And if you deny them after that, you still get a citation. So you have to check that. Oh, and I think as soon as you notice a discrepancy, you get an option to deport. You shouldn't do that immediately, you should check first. And that will stay there even if they provide a justification. But if it is something that they could be a terrorist, if it's just out of date, then you just tell them to piss off. But if it's like you're pretending to be someone else, this is forgery, you deport them. Or detain them, not deport them. That's what our government does. Oof. Political from like weeks ago, but you know. Right, and check all pages just to make sure. Inspect mode like that. Check all passport information, yep. So I just think I have to check all other passports now, which means that I have to remember all these cities too. Call on my first victim. Okay, you are from the United Federation. I remember Shingleton as a place. That looks like you, you're female, that's in date. Yep, that's all good. In the neighbourhood. So allow you in. Prove. Next. I think usually the first one will be fine, but you still have to be on edge. Outer Grouse. Yeah, I remember that. Is that in date though? Oh, that's just out of date, so I have to say, yeah, that's out of date. Well, that is a mistake, I just renewed it. Nope. Fuck off. That does not look like you. You've had a serious amount of surgery. Yeah, oh, you've had surgery, right? I need your fingerprint or something. Oh, I can't get your fingerprint, so guess what? Denied. Arstotzka, hurry up, I'm meeting bus soon. It looks like you. Paradise is a place, so let you in. Kolechia, Vidor, female. Julia, that looks like you. You are allowed. I'm just gonna check Vidor. Yeah, right, approved. Should really get faster at this. Boom. Orvet Vono. Okay, she's kind of flirting with me. Okay, I think that's the number of a strip club. I'm married, I believe. So no. Oh wait, that's in date, right? Yeah. Outer Grouse, that's a real place. That's in date. You're female. You look like that. Someone's running over that wall. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's terrorists. Yeah, you should have put maybe one more person on there. It's not like it's a hotly contested border after the war. And I don't get paid for that terrorist attack, so I've actually lost shit there. Day was cut short by a terrorist attack, so I don't get any, like, I still get the same salary, so I'm fucking poor now. I have $5 or rubles or whatever it is. But my family's all okay still. I might have to cut one of these off next day. Terrorist strike at Greston, so there might be more, like, pat-downs and shit. Okay, so now non-citizens have to have an entry ticket, and that has to be for this day, not just in day. It has to be specifically for this day. I have to say, we're changing the rules very quickly. Like, they had to get this today, because it just came in today, and also for today. Some people might not have an entry ticket, so I'll just leave it on the rule book now, because I can remember the cities fairly well. Right, you have your thing, that's valid today, you're female, yep, and you look like that. Lunders is real, and that's in date. You can go through. True Glorian, real place, male, you look like that. Oh, you don't have an entry ticket though. Where's that? You might have it though. I have it here. Exactly. And that's valid today. So you should always check that, because they might be not giving you everything. Jesus, another person flirting with me. Hi Han, that's a real place. You're female, you look like that. Yep, sure. And that's valid today. And that's in date. Hi Han is where she was from. You're not from the same place. Just gonna check this, because I think you might be forging this. This issuing city is incorrect, so I can detain this person, I think. Or not. I can't detain them right now. You get to detain them later, though. And you feel kind of mean, but sometimes they're arseholes about it. I mean, they probably are pretty horrible to them when they detain them, but, you know, I don't see that part. I just see them getting taken off. There, Les Renardi. You're good. Prove her. Kolechia, West Greston. Yep. Ooh, that's not valid today. I know nothing about this. Denied. Oh, you just feel so satisfied when you do that. Maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe I'm slightly psychopathic for enjoying that, but you know. Les Renardi, you look like that. You're in date. You're on the right day. You're allowed in. Oh, I see we put a bit of extra security on. You know, maybe have that on the first day, but you know, it's only been a large war. Ooh. Now, this guy's a character. Georgi Kostava. He doesn't have a passport, and he's gonna return. Spoilers, but passport. Our stocks are so great, the passport not required, right? No, a passport is required. So you get a special. Oh no, he's just gone by himself. I don't have to. Sometimes, if they don't have a passport, you get a special denial slip for them. You do not look female to me. You are male, female. That's the document says. I have to deny that, I'm sorry. I mean, he could have tits, but it's the 80s, so it's not really politically correct. Okay, stamp you in, because those are all fine. I did always get a little jump there. Oh, you don't have an entry ticket. Cough it up. I have it here. Of course you fucking do, you just forget. Jesus. Crystal City's a real place, and that looks like you. Oh, I've gotten for 11. Or 12, actually. That does not look like you. I'm gonna have to deny that. Right, you don't need the entry ticket because you're a Arstotzka. You look like that. That's not in date though. Glad I caught that. I don't always check that though. Denied. Los Renardi, that's a wrong spelling there. I mean, it's probably a typo, but you know. I don't care if you understand or not. You're rejected. 14 today, which means that I think I get 70. Yeah, get my income back. 25 now. Whew, I'm rich. Oh, black market activities exploded, which I think means that I now have to check like weights and stuff for knives or drugs on people's legs or backs or bombs even. So those little news stories influence what your next rule will be, and they're constantly adding them. Arstotzkans must show an ID card. Entry tickets are no longer sufficient. So if someone has an entry ticket, I have to reject them because they're using an old thing. I mean, we just like had that in for one day and then got rid of it, so I would understand why someone would be pissed. It's like, you just changed this, it was literally the thing yesterday. But, you know, this is a game, so they kind of have to keep things going. But now Arstotzkans must show ID card, which will match like a date of birth on their passport and a photo. And also it will have a district, which is on our little map here. So it might be important to remember that. You have to watch out for forgeries because there are valid seals here. So a circle with MOA and also line through the shield will be valid, and a sort of rounded square with line through the shield will be valid there. Anything else and it won't be a valid seal. I can't remember if the entry permits have like a purpose of visit. You have an entry permit, that's the right thing. Oh, you have to also check the names. Code is correct, that looks... Oh, I have a transcript here, yeah. Only to visit 1 month, right? That's in date too, right? So I can accept him then. So you have to really be quite careful because you're asking for the purpose and duration of stay on all of them. So you have to check this audio transcript just to make sure. That does not look like the same person, and that does not look like you. Yes, I've been cruel. Oh, I can now issue fingerprints. So I have like a little database of who this person is. I don't know if we get the same for foreigners, but that would be weird if we did. So just check here, see if there's any discrepancy. Yes, there is. I can't detain her, but I can reject her. Also had 53 kilograms there and height there, which later becomes important, but right now I don't think you can scam people. Now you have an entry ticket, which is not valid anymore. I'm sorry, but now she's gonna get pissed. Sorry, I have to reject you. Ah, no ID card. I need your ID card. I have it here. Well, fucking show it to me then, bitch. That's fine. You're not carrying any weapons by the looks of it. Date of birth, that's fine. Overt Mono, that's it all in date. The same name too, that's important. Okay, glory to Arstotzka, whatever. I haven't gotten any citations yet, which is rare for me. Visit my son, I haven't seen in 6 months. Ah, that's out of date. Oh, I feel so. She hasn't seen her son in 6 years, but she can't get through because his entry permit's out of date. Which is weird because, like, they were literally introduced yesterday, or today actually. Like, there's something wrong with the people that are issuing these. That does not look like you. Yeah, I need your fingerprint. I don't know how we have, like, a fingerprint database of everyone in the world. Discrepancy, you're a fake. Right. Oh, did I just let her through? Shit. That was an accident. Oh, I'm a fucking moron. Those are different names. That means we might have got married, but I just have to check. Also, if these are Americans, then that is a weird name for American. Those match, so that name thing's fine. I also have to just check everything else just to make sure. That's in date, yep. And she said transit, let you in. Wait, what? Alias does not match. Oh, on the fingerprint thingy it has... Oh, fuck's sake, this is Georgia. Wow, okay. Cobristan isn't a real place. Bestberg, men. You did the date wrong way round as well. A 2013. Wow, I don't think so. Can I tell them that this is wrong? Passport is a cruise fake. Hey now, that isn't true is pre-approved. Yeah, fuck off. Cobristan is not a real country. He's just gonna keep coming back. Oh, I haven't gotten through enough today. And I've gotten 2 citations. Those don't count. Because I've gotten them wrong. And I might have let in terrorists. Or something. Birthday, yeah, Alton's a real place for me. This is stressful work. Oh, wait. What? Invalid height. Bullshit. And now I'm getting fined. Like, I'm fucked. Let him in because he's fine. Ah, shit. Because I messed up a bunch of them and also got penalties, I now have fuck all left. I'll do one more day of the story and then go on to a more complicated level. Right, so now this is saying about a track star wanted for murder. If I see Vince Lestrade, I have to report him. I don't get any, like, wanted list, but I still have to report Vince Lestrade if he comes through, which he might come through today. Or he might take some time, so it might not matter. I need to make some more money today. Although it won't matter if I'm going on to later level, but yeah. Katerina Peragova, that matches. Oh, that is not a matching code. You are lying. Oh, I can detain her. I think if you don't detain certain people, it will give you a citation anyway. That does not look like you. Fingerprint matching data. Okay, so that is you then. Things match is in date. Yep. And you said transit couple of weeks. Yep. You're allowed in. Transit 2 days. Right. That's in date. Oh, Vince Lestrade though. Where's my news thingy? I thought he might be coming through, so I can deport him now. Detain. High hand, that's a place. Rikus Classons, that's fine. You look like that, and that's in date. Did you say transit? Passing through, couple of weeks, yep, sure. You're allowed through. 2 days, just passing through. That's fine, that's all good. Yep, and that seal's fine. You're allowed in. Liza Renati, that's fine. Ivers Stephanie, that's fine. That's fine. 2 weeks for transit, and that's out of date. So you can't come through here. Deny. You don't put it under the wrong stamp, you twat basket. That does not look like the same person. Fingerprint, please. Just check weight and height quickly. And Dr. Alice is fine. They do not look the same. Oh, well, they are apparently. Dates match up there, so yep, you'll have 3. St. Marmaro, Piotr, Vostok, or Peter, whatever. That's fine. Immigrate. Did you say immigrate? We'll finally come through from Antigua, so I'm assuming you're immigrating then. Yep, that's all good. Oh, he has a wife. Now, my best guess is that she's not got the right papers. Well, it may seem heartless, but rules are rules, and I can't fall for sob stars. Do not get me... Fine, you'll be killed if you... I have a bit of a heart, even though it might screw me over. Oh, she gave me a little token. Ain't that nice? I get a citation for it, but... meh. 89, 175, yeah, that's about right. Dominic, I'm just gonna check that height just to make sure. Yeah, that's fine. The dates match up there, and date there, right name. Oh, Octavallis is spelled wrong. Good thing I caught that. Didn't know anything about that. Detained, bitch. You are not looking like that. There's an old picture, yeah, give me a fingerprint. Oh, I was like, am I getting a citation just for giving her a fingerprint thingy? No, it's just her MOA identity record. Discrepancy, deported. Not deported, detained. I keep forgetting that. It's just on my mind with the thingy in the news. Although it's probably long gone by now. And that's the end of the day. You can get booth upgrades, but to be honest, I don't really care because I have no money, so I am going to go to the main menu and go on to a more complicated level just to show you where it gets to. I remember 26 being particularly difficult. Okay, if I remember, like, there's a polio thing and they have to have vaccination certificates. Okay, this might get a little bit fast and you might not understand what's going on, but just go with it. Ooh, there's something important happening today. That guard there, the one in green, has this person who's like their sweetheart. If I let them in, they probably won't have the right papers, but then that guard has been doing me favours in the rest of the game. I'll do it because I have a heart. Certificate of vaccination. Okay, there's asylum seekers and diplomats as well to deal with. See how many rules there are now and how many documents there are. There's also an ID supplement or something there. Yeah, no weapons or compromise. Diplomats, asylum things. Workers must have a work pass. It's really strict now. And I have to remember all the stuff I was remembering before. And I had difficulty with that, so... Oh, and also, now we have a list of wanted criminals that I just like to keep at the side there for memory. Oh, and these 2 keys, if terrorists come along, I can't remember which one's for tranquilizer and which one's for the real gun, but I'm allowed to shoot them and I get a bonus for that. Oh, and I have a few things on my wall. Okay, what is the purpose of your trip? I'm visiting relatives. 2 weeks, yep. Okay, that code match. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay, so your name matches, you look like that. Okay, we need to check your height and weight. Yep, that's right. Name matches there too. Your codes match there too. You have in-date polio vaccination, that's fine. That's in date, that's in date. Small head, that's accurate, and that expires soon, but not yet. Murder's the real place too, and you don't look like a criminal, so you're allowed free. You see, there's a lot more to think about now. You have valid polio, Lisa Novoska, that's correct name there, Lisa Novoska, and there, yep, in date there, that's real place, that's female, yep, okay, let's check your height and weight, 61, 77, yep, that's fine. Bobbed hair, I think that's that. If it isn't, then I don't have much knowledge of hair. And you said visiting for 2 months. Yep. Okay. You're allowed in. Oh, hang on, I should probably check that she didn't look like a criminal. No. I'm always nervous to accept people. Oh, this is that person. Do you know surgery? I'm just gonna let you through. Yeah, you've convinced me. Okay, now go meet up with your friend you screwed me over with. Yeah, I'm losing time here with you fucking... I'll never forget your kindness. Stop thanking me and meet up with you. Thing. Now I got a fucking citation. Great. And she's missed everything. Just visiting. Oh, you don't have a polio thing. Polio. There we go. All veterans must be vaccinated. Oh, and now there's a reason stamp, so if I deny them, I have to give a reason. Because some journalist was complaining. You do not look like a criminal. That's a valid polio vaccination. Robert Patak. Correct stamp. Tall forehead. Yeah, that's accurate. Correct thing there, correct thing there. Robert Patak, that's correct code. And all in date. Yep, you're allowed through. Man, for 2 days, just passing through, I think he said. Goatee, is that a goatee? I'll just check that. Oh, fine. Okay, and Les Renardi, looks like you. Slavsky, Jacob, Slavsky, weight, height is fine. That's fine, that's fine. Codes, yeah, that's fine. Okay, polio, valid, correct name, and correct code. Oh, we should stamp, yeah. Okay, that looks all in order. Valid polio, oh, you're a citizen, that's why you don't have everything. Alton, yep, that's fine. Dragoma Christopher, yep. Date of birth, yep. Height, yeah, that's about right. Paradisna, yep, that's all good. And a date. I'll just check that this is right. You heard. You don't look like a criminal, right? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Passport not I forgot that was a thing. You have to confiscate the passports of... Okay, there's a terrorist attack. I'm gonna shut up. Get the thing out. Which one's tranquilizer? Die. Oh, 2 of them are dead. Sergi's dead. Yeah, so that's how complicated it gets, and I'm probably going to wrap up there. I have been Firebolt, and this has been Papers, Please. Glory to Arstotzka. Thanks for watching. We'd really appreciate it if you support us on various things, obviously subscribing on YouTube, Twitch, following us on Twitter or Facebook. We have a Discord server that you can join and talk to us and other people, and a website where you can check out blog posts.
And obviously this isn't free for us to run, so if you'd like to support us financially, we have a Patreon page where you can donate monthly and get subscriber rewards. We also have a Stream Elements tipping page where you can make one-off donations. The links are all in the description.
Farewell.
See you next time.